RC Store, and my name's Ammo. Guys, new toy day today. We've got the brand new Arrma Mojave 4S. Now these have been hard to get hold of over here in the UK. There's been a shortage, and I believe US guys, you've been swallowing all the stock. Guys, we've finally got these in, and we had to bring one to the channel. If you want to know where you can pick one of these up from, please feel free to check out Appliance Electronics. I'll put their website across the bottom here. Also a link in the description. Now guys, originally, if you remember when we first bought our Mojave 6S, I was going to buy the 4S. And I was a bit against it because at the time, the channel was new and we were pretty much against plastic is the only way I can put it. As you've probably seen with the Traxxas, etc. Value for money, best bang for buck, and looking at materials, etc. And I thought to myself at the time, a metal chassis is incredible compared to a plastic chassis. Obviously, more and more I got into the hobby, more I started bashing, I realized that plastic is forgiving. Where metal, when it bends, plastic sort of forgives and comes back. And yeah, they can take a bit more abuse. Now, I don't use my Mojave 6S for bashing, as you know. I use it as a grasser. It does a few track runs and it does a few jumps, but no crazy backflips with that particular car. In this video, we're going to unbox it, check it out together, and get ready and warmed up, I guess. So without further ado, guys, I'll bring the camera in, we'll go through the box art, and we'll get this box open, and let's check it out. Let's get into this. So brand new to the UK, finally back in stock, the Mojave 4S 50 mile an hour plus weapon trophy truck. Guys, these are all the bits that come included. It does have extreme bash parts in there, as you can see, all metal gears, diffs, input rings, CVD shafts. Yes. The artwork looks fantastic on the box, as always with Arrma. Going down the side of the box, showing you what's included. So you've got your SLT3 controller. You do have a Spektrum SR3153 channel dual protocol receiver. It comes with a Spektrum S662 metal geared waterproof digital servo, which is a 17 kilogram servo. You do get the Firma 120 amp V2 smart waterproof ESC, which is rated 3S and 4S. And in terms of motor, you get the Spektrum Firma 3668 2400 kV motor. It is brushless, and it also comes with a heatsink and a cooling fan. As you can see here, this particular vehicle is ready to run. It's waterproof, metal gears, 4S capable, brushless, and Arrma offer you a 2-year limited warranty. Now, the limited warranty doesn't mean you go out and do extreme bashing and break it and claim it on warranty. Maximum dirt protection. Guys, over here you can see a few pictures of actually what comes inside the box of the truck itself, beefed up scale and performance. Over here you can see some parts of the electronics. They've got a nice photo here saying dynamic handling, stable performance, 3 differentials, all-wheel drive. So this particular truck has got a center diff. So a bit like the new V2.5 Outcast, I believe. Metal input ring gears, as you can see there, metal CVDs. These are the EXB parts. It also got the EXB all metal center diff as well. 17mm aluminium hexes and wheel nuts. It comes in 2 fantastic colorways. As you guys can see, you can get the blue and red. You can get the white and red. Now, I personally like the white and red. However, I went for the blue and red. Though both were available, for some reason, I thought the blue and red would look a bit more striking on camera for you guys. Hence, I picked that particular one. Just a few of the highlights on the truck. So you've got a wheelie bar, adjustable body mounts, rear dirt deflectors. You've got a Spektrum Firma 3668 2400 kV brushless motor. Spektrum Firma 120 amp smart waterproof ESC. Tough black multi-spoke wheels. Aluminium shocks. Realistic front bumper protection, adjustable ride height. Going over here, so these are some of the new parts on the BLX platform. So you've got a center diff module, you've got outdrive guards, you've also got rubber shielded bearings throughout, EXB all metal gear diffs, the SLT3 controller as we've already gone over, and also the brushless motor, which is the 3668 2400 kV. Going across here, you've got multi-terrain D-boot fortress tyres, realistic bumper protection, adjustable turnbuckles, double wishbone suspension front and rear, standard IC5 connectors, you've got a center diff as we've already spoken about, you've got a motor heat sink fan, you've also got center support brace for maximum durability, oil-filled aluminium shocks with silicone O-rings, metal geared differentials. On the box here, it actually shows you the size difference between the Mojave 4S and the Senton 3S. So you can see a black outline, that would be the size of the Senton, and you can see the picture of the Mojave 4S. So that's where the Senton would stop, and that's how much larger the Mojave is. Nice. Box art out of the way, let's get this beast out of this box and let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, guys, that colour is striking. Look at that. So I think what I'll do, I'll unbox this, spread it across the desk, guys, and we'll go through this truck together. Guys, all unboxed, spread across the desk. Not a lot you get with the 4S BLX platforms. However, nevertheless, we'll go through this pack here. We'll check out the controller and then we'll look at this. Guys, the colour's so striking on this. It's unreal. I think I made the right choice in terms of colour. That blue just pops, even though I ain't even taken this cover off yet. Like a kid. So in this pack here, guys, you get a support card with a QR code. If you scan that QR code, it gives you some support, etc. And it also gives you a showcase, so you can scan that QR code. You get a toolkit. So the toolkit is just a standard wheel spanner. You also get some shock collars and some Allen keys. You do get some branded Arrma batteries, a very neat touch. You do get a technical pack. In this technical pack here, guys, as you can see, there is an exploded diagram over on the rear, which just shows you how the roll cage is fitted and the chaps sitting inside the car itself, how they're all screwed in, etc. Opening it up, it gives you some basics on how to basically disassemble the prop shaft, how to take the motor out, and how to access your diff, etc. So that's all there as well. And another thing that I've noticed on a 4S platform, they give you a full exploded diagram on one page along with part numbers showing you absolutely everything. You do get a quick start guide. Now this quick start guide is quite thick, however it is in multiple languages, so the actual English language, the book itself ain't that big. It's very slim, couple of pages, and then the rest is catered for different languages, which is nice and neat for people across the world. Quick start guide gives you diagrams, etc. Very how can I put it, beginner proof, to show you how to start the truck and so forth. So you get an SLT3 Spektrum controller with this, guys. Very nice controller. We've got this across a couple of the models. We do have this same controller with the Mojave 6S as well, the Pro Boat, and a few others, to say the least. It's a nice controller. In terms of grip and feel, once you got your finger in the pistol trigger there, yes, it feels nice. It's you can reach the steering wheel. Now the steering does have a nice foam grip on there. You do have your steering rate just there. You can adjust your throttle and your steering trim there as well. Over on the back, you got throttle reverse, steering reverse, and then you've also got your limiters set for your trigger. So your throttle, you can have that limited to 50%, 75%, and then you got 100%. You got your on and off button just there. You do have a status LED indicator, and you do have channels A and B if you do wish to add additional channels, maybe for lighting, etc. Over at the bottom, it does take 4 AA batteries. Usability, etc. We've used this for a while now. Never given us an issue. Range seems decent. Yeah, not a bad shout, to be fair. The truck. So let's get this unwrapped. There's nothing like unwrapping a new RC. And wow. Guys, that colour looks striking. That blue is something else. Yes. Guys, I'm like a kid. When it comes to a trophy truck, I don't know what it is. There's something about a trophy truck I absolutely love. Now, personally, when I first seen trophy trucks, I didn't really like the look of them, etc. And then when I bought the 6S Mojave, and the minute I pulled that trigger on that field, oh wow, the way it squatted and just shot off, it was something else. I'm going to bring the camera in. Let's go through this truck together. And yeah, I'm quite excited. So we'll start off with the details on the body. First of all, this color is absolutely fantastic. Now the camera probably won't pick this up, but this black is actually metallic. You can see specks of metallic in there. Wow, looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, it ain't gonna stay like that. It'll probably end up getting scuffed and scratched, but wow, does it look amazing. The blue is so striking. Coming across here, the red looks fantastic. You've got all your sponsor delivery going across. Over the top here, you got your fire extinguishers. Very, very similar to the 6S Mojave that we have. Very nice. You do have some roof skids, as you can just see there. You do have a roll cage, and you've got two chaps sitting in there, I believe. Yes, you have. You've got your driver and your co-pilot sitting there. Over across the front, you do have a bash guard on the actual body shell itself. And at the bottom here, you do have a rubber skirt. And now they've kept that through from the 6S. And I think that was a very neat touch. It does come with D-Boot Fortress tires. Now these tires hook up quite well on the 6S, so I'm guessing they're going to be the same on this as well. You do have some added protection on the body going across here. Your rear wheels and tires. Over on the rear, you do have your rear bumper, but this little basket guard, or whatever you want to call it, I normally use that to put our GPS in when we're doing GPS runs on the 6S. So that's a nice, neat touch. This is all plastic composite going all the way across, going all the way into the black lights. I think that might be a good shout, to be fair. It's actually added strengthening for the body. I'm impressed with that, because what you did get on the 6S, that used to split coming all the way down, where that's plastic now, so it actually protects it. That's a neat touch. You do have a wheelie bar, and it's hidden just under there. That's extremely neat as well. You've got your bash guard underneath. Nice. You can see your suspension. Now the suspension is not adjustable. You do have adjustable collars that you can use to adjust it, but the actual, in terms of the shockers itself, they don't have the coil over effect where you can tighten the rebound, etc. Just look at that stance. This car is epic already. Guys, let's take this body off and let's have a look at the inside. The body is held on with 4 clips, as you can see. You do have some guards at the bottom. These are a neat touch. It prevents the body from getting scratched when you're using the pins. Also, it helps spread the load quite even when the body gets affected from shock. So I'm just going to get these off and we'll get this body taken off. Looking underneath the body, guys, you can see the interior cockpit, etc. just here. It's actually looks like it's a case that sits around the chassis to keep all the dirt out. That's a fantastic little genius idea, isn't it? You can see your rear bumper that protects the rear of the shell. These plastic side guards actually bolt on to the center, and that gives it some more strength and support. Same across the other side. And over there, you can see the front bash bar on the actual shell itself. So the shell, it has been reinforced in many different areas, to be fair. Right, body all removed, guys, and this is what it looks like. It looks fantastic. So this looks like the chassis has been completely reworked. Though it's a BLX chassis, you do have added strengthening bars going across here and across that side, and your roll cage actually slots into there. That's really, really neat. I'm going to go from the front. So looking at the front bumper, you do have the rubber skirt, which is bolted on, as you can see. You do get the Fortress tires. The shockers, as I was explaining, you can adjust them, but it's using collars, then your conventional bolt, where you just loosen it and tighten it. You gotta use your collars. You do have CVDs, as you can see. Your turnbuckles are adjustable, and so is your camber. The shock towers are quite tall on this, to be fair. They are composite, but they are quite tall. You've got metal hinge pin cover. You've got an anti-roll bar just there as well. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It's quite a thin one, but you do have an anti-roll bar. You do have also a bash guard here as well. It gives you some flexibility to take off some shock from the front end. Looking over across here, you can see your center brace that goes all the way across. You've got your center diff, which is new to the 4S platforms, guys. So that's a neat touch. Now on the Outcast, the V2 does not have this, only the V2.5 does. You got your motor along with your cooling plate as well as a fan. You do get two IC5 connectors that you can use. So you can run this with either two 2S batteries, or you use this link that's in there already and just run it on a single 4S. Obviously, choice is yours. So you got the V2 120 amp Firma ESC just here. Now this is completely waterproof as well. You've got your steering servo just there upside down. Going over towards the back, you've got some tall shock towers just there. Once again, your suspension, it has already got collars pre-mounted in there. Not adjustable. You can swap these out, just literally pop them out or pop different ones in. If you choose to wish to do so, you can do that. Once again, you've got some cushioning here for some impact. Your rear wheelie bar. The tires on this wheelie bar are rubber, which is a nice touch. Metal hinge pin cover. You've also got an anti-roll bar that runs across the rear too. There is a bash guard that runs underneath, acting as a back bumper. Let's have a look at the bottom of this chassis. Let's flip this car around. So looking at the underneath of this car, guys, as you can see, there are many more vent holes on this particular chassis. That helps remove any dirt. This chassis looks completely different to, argument's sake, the 3S Typhoon. BLX chassis, it is completely revised from what I can see. You can see your center gear just there as well. These arms, composite arms, look nice and chunky all the way across on all four corners. There's your front bumper, and then going over the back, you've got your rear wheelie bar, as you can see there. Guys, there you have it, our brand new Arrma Mojave 4S. What a fantastic looking truck. I have pulled up the Mojave 6S just to show you guys the size comparison between the two. I was expecting the 4S to be way smaller, considering this is a 7th scale. However, guys, there's not that much in it. Don't get me wrong, you can tell the 6S is a bigger rig, but there's not that much in it. I'm actually looking forward to getting this out and seeing how it handles. Yeah. Guys, if you want one of these, feel free to check out Appliance Electronics. I'll put their link in the description. Also, scrolling at the bottom here, you will see their website. Check them out, guys. Fantastic car. Guys, if you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.